Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a a TV series review of the TV series Moon Knight. Moon Knight came out on Disney Plus, and we watched it because it was Marvel, and we were huge fans of the character Moon Knight from Marvel Comics. I gotta start off with a bit of an explanation here. I normally do TV series reviews so that I can put positive stuff on my channel. My political stuff is pretty harsh, and I try to put TV and movie reviews and some gaming stuff on here to lighten the mood. And I really wanted to write a good review of this, but I can't. I tried, I really did, but I can't. Before you continue watching this video, go ahead and check out my leftist destruction of Marvel, leftist destruction of comic books, leftist destruction of our culture, leftist destruction of Doctor Who, all of my leftist destruction videos. Go check some of those out, any of them that appeal to you, anything that deals with Marvel Comics, you'll be able to see them. For those of you who don't know, go ahead and watch those videos before you come back and watch this one. Now, for those of you who don't know, Moon Knight is a character out of Marvel Comics. He is the avatar of an Egyptian god. His origin story is he was a mercenary, and he was wounded bad, he was dying, and he was at the temple of Khonshu, the Egyptian god of the moon, and he made a deal with Khonshu to live. Khonshu revived him, and now he's the avatar of Khonshu. He has multiple personalities, is what it boils down to. And it just... The palette that they had, the tapestry that they had to paint this huge picture on was broad, and they could have done a lot with it. I watched this Disney Plus series, and I waited until the end in the hopes that it would improve. It did not. I mean, and spoilers, oh my God, spoilers. Here are a few of the hiccups. Much of the action was skipped by virtue of the multiple personalities. He's in a bad spot, and suddenly the situation is resolved and there's no explanations. Yeah, happening when you don't know he has multiple personalities, that happens once or twice. Yeah, I can understand that, but it's happening all through the thing, and even towards the end. Khonshu was asked what the night sky looked like 3,000 years ago, or whatever, so way back when. Rather than simply showing him an image of what the sky looked like back then, he actually turned back the sky 3,000 years. We know this was not an illusion because people around the world saw it. All over Egypt and all around the world, other people saw this as well. So we know, in fact, it did happen. If he was going to do an illusion, he could have done it real small and saved a lot of power. But he did it all over the place. Which means, for those of you who understand basic astrophysics, stellar bodies affect each other. It's that whole gravimetric polarity and magnetism and basic physics. By doing that, he either murdered the majority of the universe, or he killed all life on Earth. And since the characters didn't die, I'd say Khonshu pretty well put Thanos to shame. Thanos snapped his fingers with the gauntlet and killed half the universe. Khonshu wiped out everybody. Because there's no way that many stellar bodies could be moved that quickly without causing world, cataclysms on all those worlds. I'm just saying. The Underworld Goddess Taweret, I think her name was Taweret, whatever. She's basically, they had her as a hippo, basically, a hippo person. Who I kind of liked the character, by the way. She was kind of quirky and funny. I like quirky and funny. But she sensed both of Mark Spector's personalities, which had to be judged separately, and that's fine. I got no problem with that. Later on, however, and this is a spoiler, later on, however, it was revealed that there was a third personality in the mix. Why did the goddess not detect the cab driver guy who was in the mix? Unless it's a new personality that Khonshu added in order to use the body, which would make Khonshu a bad guy. You see what I'm saying? According to Khonshu, he was there all along, which means she would have detected him. The lady hero, Layla, and then another spoiler here, became an avatar, and I swear the writers are in love with Wonder Woman. They basically tried to do that part of it like a DC movie. This series could have been awesome. Oscar Isaacs is such a great actor. The casting here was brilliant. The writing is what killed it. The acting was good. Everything was good except for the writing, which is essential in the show. If it was just a spy movie about a mercenary with multiple personality disorders, yeah, I could have got behind that. But this is an established character called Moon Knight. There's certain things. It's supposed to be a Marvel movie. The cast was Oscar Isaacs, May Kalamawy, Kalamawy. I don't want to mispronounce that. Kalamawy, I guess. Ethan Hawke, F. Murray Abraham. All these people are great actors. I had no problem with the acting. I had no problem with the casting. The casting was really, really good. This movie should have been called Wonder Woman and Moon Bat Knight in the Egyptian multiverse of illogic and plot holes. Because that's what it was. They tried to make Moon Knight like Batman, but with magic, and they tried to make the girl into a Wonder Woman clone with wings. I guess they liked Wonder Woman 1984. I don't know. My contention is, and by the way, the hiccups I listed, that's not all of them. There's lots more. Oh my God, lots more. But I try to do positive reviews, and I really tried to do a positive review of this one. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I'm sorry. For those of you who watched it and did enjoy it, more power to you. Got no problem with that. But just know, if you're not familiar with the character, you'll enjoy it a lot more. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.